How easily can you get sick from eating takeout or eating out? Hi, friends, and welcome to Danger Lives Here. I'm Cristina, a veterinarian with a PhD in medical science. Today, I want to show you a slightly uncomfortable truth. A restaurant can pass inspection and still make you sick. You've probably seen those bright A grades or past stickers on restaurant doors and felt reassured. But those grades are just a snapshot, not a 24/7 live stream of what really happens in the kitchen. And sometimes what happens back there isn't so pretty. In both Canada and the US, restaurants follow similar hygiene rules. They must have working hand washing stations with warm water, soap, and paper towels. Hot food should stay above 60 degrees Celsius or 140 Fahrenheit, and cold food below 4 degrees or 40 Fahrenheit. Those temperatures keep bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli from multiplying. Raw meat must never touch or drip onto ready-to-eat foods, and everything, knives, cutting boards, counters, has to be cleaned and sanitized regularly. Inspectors visit these places, give them scores or letter grades, and post the results to show customers they meet the standard. So in theory, good ventilation, clean equipment, and proper storage should mean safe food. But here's the real issue. Most foodborne outbreaks don't happen because the laws are bad, they happen because someone didn't follow them today. The top 3 failure points inspectors keep finding are easy to remember. First, poor hand washing. Sometimes the sink isn't working, there's no soap, or staff are simply too busy. Hand washing is still the #1 defense in food service. Second, time and temperature abuse. Food that's cooked but left sitting too long, or cold food that isn't actually cold. That's how bacteria get a party started. And third, cross-contamination. Raw chicken stored over salad or slicers not cleaned properly between meats. That's the kind of mistake that caused several deli and sandwich-related illnesses reported by Public Health in 2025. Health departments still close restaurants for the basics: pests, no running water, or dirty prep areas. These aren't theoretical risks. Recent inspection reports actually list closures for rodents, roaches, and lack of water. So how can a place have an A grade and still make people sick? Because inspections are periodic. Inspectors might visit every few months, but you might eat there on the one day things go wrong, when the cooler door was left open, the new employee didn't know the sanitizing ratio, or the kitchen was slammed and someone skipped hand washing. Grades reflect compliance history, not today's kitchen chaos. Even letter grade systems like those in New York or California can't show what happens at 8:15 p.m. on a Saturday when 40 orders come in at once. We actually saw this play out in 2025. In Canada, there was a salmonella outbreak linked to deli-style salami used in prepared sandwiches. People got sick between April and June, which means somewhere along the chain, storage, slicing, or handling, contamination spread. Many of those people had eaten the food in restaurants. In the US, public health authorities also investigated several outbreaks in 2025 connected to foods that should have been safe if all safety controls had been followed. So the system works, but it's not perfect. People usually get sick not because the rules are missing, but because someone failed to apply them in real time. And here's the twist. What looks clean to a customer isn't always microbiologically clean. A shiny floor doesn't mean the prep table is sanitized. A cute dining room doesn't guarantee the fridge is cold enough. And gloves don't necessarily mean no contamination. They can spread germs if not changed properly. Real cleanliness in food service is mostly invisible. It's about using the correct sanitizer concentration, checking thermometers, labeling containers, training staff, and keeping daily logs. It's the boring stuff, but it's what keeps Listeria and Salmonella away. When these controls fail, several things can happen. Sometimes it's just one person getting sick from an undercooked meal. Other times, a small group of people who ate the same thing fall ill, and health units start investigating. And in more serious cases, you get an outbreak or even a temporary closure because of pests, no hot water, or repeated violations. We saw all of these this year. That's why some cities and provinces now make full inspection results public. Instead of just showing a letter grade, you can see which violations are critical and which were minor. So what can you do? Before you go out, check your city or province's online inspection database. Most of them are public now. At the restaurant, glance toward the kitchen and see if there's a hand-washing sink nearby and whether the staff are actually using it. Avoid places where food sits out at room temperature for long periods. And if you ever get sick after eating out, report it. Public health can't identify patterns if no one speaks up. My goal on this channel is not to scare you away from restaurants, it's to help you understand where the real risks are. Good restaurants work hard to keep you safe, but now you know what can fail and when. Have you ever gotten food poisoning from a restaurant? Let me know in the comments. Stay aware and stay safe, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful videos.